Welcome to For Life Conversations, and today we're talking with Pastor Michael Salemink, Executive Director of Lutherans for Life, about our upcoming 2022 Lutherans for Life National Conference, October 21 and 22 in Rock Island, Illinois. Welcome, Pastor Salemink. Why should people attend a Lutherans for Life conference?
First of all, the fellowship, gathering gospel-motivated voices for life from around the country, some of whom have been active in our organization and the pro-life cause for decades, some of whom are college-age students, young adults, but all gathered together with joy and hope for expert educational sessions, for worship, for celebration of the blessings of life that God gives, and for preparing ourselves to take action in our communities, serving our neighbors, all of that packed into a 36-hour period in a fantastic location. Can't be beat.
That sounds good. And the fellowship part can't be underestimated or overestimated, because we can read things, we can watch videos, but there is something about being together with like-minded people.
Well, and that is the central message of Lutherans for Life, and the whole Sanctity of Life movement is every human being is a gift and a privilege that God gives to us. And so this is one way for us to learn that message while we're putting it into practice, getting to share life with neighbors that God has given us and offer the blessings that we have to give to them as well. Just a fantastic reminder and embodiment of what the gospel of Jesus Christ is all about.
This year, too, we have an almost epic lineup of speakers, including for plenary sessions, Melissa Ohden, an abortion survivor. You don't hear much from abortion survivors in the mainstream media.
Mm-hmm.
Jeanne Mancini of the March for Life. It'll be interesting to hear what their direction is going to be with Roe v. Wade being overturned.
Absolutely.
And Steve Deace, national talk show host on Blaze TV and radio, will be giving a plenary. But some of the workshop leaders, all the workshop leaders are amazing people. We've got Father Frank Pavone, Colonel John Eidsmoe, Deaconess Pam Nielsen, Dr. Kim Markshausen, and Dr. Gregory Seltz, among many others. I don't even want to go through the whole list. There's so many, and I don't want to discount anybody. They're all great and will be very informative and interesting and entertaining too. And we have some great music lined up this time too, with Wendy Sue Fleege, and looking forward to that at both the banquet and the worship service that we do during the conference. And also, it's in Rock Island, Illinois, which is part of the Quad Cities. And if you want to spend a whole weekend in the Quad Cities, there's plenty of enjoyable things to do. So we want to keep that in mind for people as well.
Absolutely. I grew up around the Quad Cities, and so it's my old stomping grounds. It's a nice little maybe not so well kept secret on the Mississippi River, historic area, but lots of Lutherans as well. And like you said, just a power-packed lineup of educational presentations. I mean, 3 major keynote speakers, major leaders, voices in the pro-life movement, and then 16 breakout sessions. Again, these are experts, many of them longtime Lutheran voices for life. I don't know of any other place where you could go in such a short amount of time and get really quality information and motivation and instruction on how to be gospel-motivated voices for life.
On Saturday, you'll be closing out the conference with an address to the group. In a nutshell, what are you going to be talking about?
Well, we're going to be talking about being gospel-motivated voices for life. So to wrap things up with a nice little bow, we're going to review what our foundations are for why we believe what we believe, and how we've spent a day and a half learning what to say. And then I'm going to focus us on some opportunities for putting that into practice so people can take this information and motivation, go back to their communities, share it with the people around them, and start making a difference, changing hearts and saving lives with the gospel of Jesus Christ in a culture where death is used as a solution. Being able to not just talk about a better way, but to exemplify that and assist people in receiving that for their own lives.
Sounds great. And just a reminder to people, the National Lutherans for Life Conference, our first one in a few years. We've done regional conferences the last few, and then COVID messed everything up for everybody. But we're all coming together in person this time in the Quad Cities and Rock Island, Illinois, specifically at the Holiday Inn. And you can find out more about the conference at lutheransforlife.org/conference. Easy to find more info about the workshops, the speakers, the hotel, and the Quad Cities themselves. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to seeing all of our friends there in Rock Island.
Thank you very much.